Welcome back. Big tech giants are feeling the effects of the coronavirus. Companies like Amazon, Facebook, and Google now taking action to protect staff members by canceling conferences and limiting employee travel.
They were also taking steps to make sure users have access to accurate health information. But could they do more with combined data to fight this sweeping illness? Here to tell us more is Shelly Palmer, tech consultant and host of the podcast Think About This. Shelly, thank you for being here.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Morning.
A little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. This coronavirus, especially when they said New York has its first confirmed case. And we're,
Yeah. Look, the number one thing you can do is wash your hands, right? I mean, you've heard people say the masks don't do anything. You just don't need to wear a mask. You're not going to find an N95. They're actually called filtering face piece respirators, FFRs. And if you could find one, good for you. But the chances of you wearing it perfectly and it doing anything for you in this case are pretty low. You have to just wash your hands and do what you would do to avoid the flu. Don't, be around people that are coughing and sneezing, and just keep washing your hands.
But right now, people are really just going on Google and searching.
Yes.
They're searching for masks, number one, and other sorts of items like that, hand sanitizer on Amazon.
So
but
that's
we're just looking for more information, but there's a lot of misinformation
There's a
out there.
tremendous amount of misinformation. So the tech industry has done exactly what they should do. If you type in coronavirus in a Google search box, an Amazon search box, if you actually hash it on Twitter or search on Twitter, they're going to take you right to a link to the CDC, which is going to tell you the mask story I just told you, and to wash your hands for 22 seconds in hot water.
Right.
Look, they have canceled a bunch of conferences, Twitter and Facebook and Amazon and Google, and almost every tech company that we work with have canceled non-critical employee travel and pulled out of a lot of conferences. Jack Dorsey is not going to go to South by Southwest. That's kind of a big deal that's coming right up.
Yeah.
The question is, could you do more? People have always said there's too much data. They have all this data. Could they do something with it? And the answer is probably yes. If you put all of the data about us together and you started to analyze it, you could almost definitely figure out where people were going to get sick, where people were sick, and create a very accurate heat map. You always type into Google, you're looking for the mask, you're looking for, right? So Google knows that. And on Facebook, you always say, yeah, I'm not feeling that great today. I have the like. So Facebook knows you're not feeling well, and Google knows when you're actually sick. And they know it pretty much in advance, and they can see the population. That's the upside of it. The downside is, if you put all that information together, all that information would be together. And as good as the intentions are for saving lives and for analyzing that data for good, that would be a very unusually large data set with a lot of personal information that I'm not sure ought to be in one place. And so part of me says, yeah, tech industry, get together and put all of that data in one place. And part of me says, don't put all that data in one place, because when it's there and this is over, even the people with the best intentions have access to way too much information.
Right, and then it sets a precedent, and then you wonder whether this is going to be something that just spirals.
Right. I mean, I don't want to be cynical, because it's a time when everybody should band together and you say, yes, this is a great idea, pool everything, do it. But realistically, it's not that easy to just say, put all the data together.
And you also don't want to panic either, but you in this world, you being in this tech industry, have you seen them cancel these conferences like this before?
No, I haven't, and I also haven't seen this much misinformation.
Yeah.
So Facebook has done a great job of taking down any kind of ad, any kind of story that has bold claims about coronavirus. At Amazon, they took literally over 1 million products off of Amazon that were saying that they could help you with coronavirus. So one of the good things the industry is doing is they're really going after the misinformation about coronavirus. And so, yes, we haven't seen anything quite like this before, but the industry has stepped up and is doing, I think, everything they can within reason to help us be safer.
All right.
Thank you so much, Shelly.
Shelly, nice to see you.